Realty Insight, brought to you by North Bay Property Shop, a member of Century 21 Blue Sky Region Realty Team.
On this Monday in July, we're under the bright lights of the Your TV studio. Not one, but two special guests today on Realty Insight. Of course, a familiar face, Leeann, Noel, Century 21, and we have another guest with us today, Johanna Courchesne from JO&CO. Ladies, thank you for being here today.
Our pleasure, thank you.
First and foremost, Leeann, why Johanna, why today?
Well, as you know, and our viewers know, love having a special guest. And I had the opportunity to meet Jo actually a few times. Yep. There was a particular event that I was attending. She was there. We got to chatting. And of course, I was inspired by her work and had to have her here featured on the show.
Johanna, your business is JO&CO, and three major pieces of what you do: home staging, project management, and decorating services. That's a lot under one roof. Can you break it down for us?
Yeah, so I've been in the decorating industry for the last 7 years. I do home staging for real estate agents. I do decorating services, window coverings, floor coverings, if you don't know what paint color that you would like in your home. I also do project management, so if you're doing a large renovation or maybe you're building and you are really overwhelmed with what all of those decisions look like, I am that go-to person to kind of hold the client's hand from start to finish, if that's what they're looking for, to make the process really easy for them.
And Leeann, how valuable is her service for what you do?
Well, in regards to project management, like Johanna said, really important that one contact person. You're not dealing with the plumber, the electrician, the contractor. Really, Johanna is your girl. So that does relieve a lot of stress, especially when it does come to a build or even a home renovation. Clarke, you and I have talked about home staging and how that's really important for our sellers to set your home apart. And sometimes people don't know where to start, and now ideas are flowing, but how do we implement them? And that's one thing where Johanna can really come in and help you guide you through the process to make it as stress-free and as easy as possible.
And in today's market, what's keeping you busy these days? Is it certain rooms of the house or an overall picture?
It's a little bit of everything, I would say. Especially when it comes to home staging, I find it's the main hub of the home that people don't really know how to depersonalize, right? Because we live in our kitchens, we live in our living rooms, there's kids' toys everywhere. So it's having somebody else come in and go, you know what, if you take this away, I know it's maybe very personal to you, but it's going to help somebody else really envision what living in this house could look like for them, right? So that's a really popular place to start in home staging.
And to have that fresh look for a potential buyer, how far does that go?
Very far. First impressions are everything, and that really does start online. So when we're taking photographs, doing the videography, really important, again, that you're setting your home apart, that it comes with a little bit of neutral ground, fresh look, so that you're getting the most amount of money for your home on your timeline.
And is there a time where perhaps Jo Services doesn't come in until after sale? A person's comfortable in their own home and they want to make it their own?
Yes!
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes people buy a home that could be a fixer-upper, or there's lots of components that they like, but there's some that they don't. So I've helped people afterwards pick paint colors to neutralize the home. Maybe it's freshening up the kitchen, or maybe it's new flooring everywhere, maybe it's a whole renovation. I've helped lots of people do just that.
To conclude the segment, if someone doesn't know where to start, would a phone call be the best place to start?
Yeah, absolutely. A phone call. I mean, social media is huge, as we all know. So Instagram, Facebook, yeah, please reach out to me, and I am absolutely happy to help.
Johanna Courchesne, thank you for coming in from JO&CO today.
Thank you so much.
Leeann, Noel, thank you for being here and inviting Jo on to the show, and we'll look forward to having you back in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time. I'll be here, Clarke.
There's Johanna and Leeann from Century 21.